Hello everyone, it's me, and uh I recently finished watching Steins Gate, and it was the greatest anime I've ever seen in my entire life. And I am proud to say that it is the GOAT of all anime. People have always asked me what's your favorite anime. I finally have, oh my god, this music. I finally have an answer. Steins Gate. Alright. Steins Gate. There is no end, though there is a start in space. Infinity. It has own power. Has own power. Yeah. It ru it ruins and it goes through. There is a start. Okay, that. Oh wait, that's the like the monologue from. Oh crap. It's the monologue from the beginning of the anime. Okay. Here's the monologue. Steins Gate. 岡部倫太郎橋田至 Makise Kuris, best girl. Second best girl, Shina Mayuri, Amane Suzuha. Okay, we're going through the lab members in order. Faris Nyanyan, Urushibara Luka, Kiryu Moeka. Okay. Oh my god. It's like I'm rewatching the anime. But better. Oh my god. I'm on the brink of crying, bro. There's the thing. Steins Gate. Mages. Nitro Plus. Bink Video. Okay, and now we're back here. It's so weird. Arrow key, I'm supposing. Yeah, arrow key. That's... I don't really care about these. This music, I don't know where it's from, but it's like, kind of feels nostalgic. Even though I recently watched this, bro. This is why this anime is the GOAT. Do 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 do. That's refraction, not my stream. Do 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 do. Volume mixer. Do 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 do. Okay, lower that volume a bit. Okay. Start. Link start. Is this actually what he sounds like? It's like... It's not real, bro. It's not real. Well, it is, but wait. Which Okabe are we talking to? Aw. Finite. History teaches that those who hold wisdom are often. Oh crap! I'm not a fast reader. Oh no, not out loud at least. Steins Gate. Do I? There's no sound from the phone again. My right ear, only silence. I am baking in the summer sun. Sweat slowly slides down my chin and drips onto the asphalt. Okarin. Earth to Okarin. A girl standing in front of me. This reminds me a whole lot of DDLC, even though this came ages before DDLC. Okay, a girl is standing in front of me, Mayuri. She calls my name with an inquisitive tilt of her head. We are about to infiltrate deep into enemy territory, yet despite the immense risk of death, there is no hint of tension on her innocent, childlike features. I cover my phone's mouthpiece and turn to the girl with an index finger on my lips. You talking to someone? I nod and put my phone back to my ear. Still no sound from the other side. My contact is wise to maintain silence. The whole area could be bugged. No, I was just talking to someone. Everything's fine. I'm about to infiltrate the assembly hall. Rintaro. Still no reply. Looks like they just want my report. It's too dangerous to waste. Bro, is this what goes on in freaking Hoin Kyoma's brain? It's too dangerous to waste time talking here anyway. Yeah. Dr. Nakabachi got the jump on us, but I'll make sure he tells us everything. What? The organization is already on the move? I open my eyes wide to match my shocked tone. The girl turns towards me in surprise. I sigh, shaking my head as I rub my temples. I see. So that's the choice of the Steins Gate. L. Sai Kongeru. I speak the parting words then pocket my cell phone. Steins Gate. Some know it as fate. To others, it is the will of God. You could count on one hand the people in this world aware of its true nature. In any case, we should begin the infiltration. I advance towards Radican. I'm gonna call it Radican, which is just across the street from the train station. Of course, this is enemy territory. I can't just stride through the front door like an average person. I bypass the elevators and escalators and head to the 8th floor by the stairwell. But I only make it to the 7th floor before I have to stop and rest. Who is that on the phone? Mayuri asks. Mayuri. Our beloved. What the hell? Is that what happens when you right click? The girl, Shina Mayuri, immediately resumes our conversation. She followed me all the way here, and she isn't even short of breath. So this is the... I don't want to spoil anything, but screw it. This, I'm gonna assume, is the second attempt, or sorry, the first attempt of saving Kurisu in Steins Gate 0 after episode 23B. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that. I, on the other hand, am gasping for air with my hands on my knees. Who would have thought an 8-story building would be so tall? I turn to Mayuri while wiping the sweat off my brow. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. Oh, wow. Thanks, Okarin. Mayuri smiles happily and doesn't pry any further. As always, she is quick to understand my position. We've known each other since we were both little. Mayuri is 16, 2 years younger than me, so she's more like a little sister than a typical childhood friend. I've been looking out for her as long as I can remember. I used to hope Mayuri might become the key to Steins Gate, but now I've reconsidered. I don't want that terrible fate for her. She would live a normal life. Or she should live a normal life. That is my present wish. Oopa! Metal Oopa! We continue to the 8th floor and enter the assembly hall. In front of us stands a cheap-looking stage with a podium and a sign reading Dr. Nakabachi's Time Machine Press Conference. Okarin, Okarin. Mayuri insists on calling me Okarin, but it's neither my real name nor my code name. It's just one of those annoying nicknames people use. How many times do I have to tell you? Don't call me Okarin. Huh? But I've always called you that. That was then. I have since become Hoin Kyoma, the insane mad scientist hunted by the secret organizations the world over. I love Hoin Kyoma. But that's too hard to remember. In any case, Hoin Kyoma is my true name. And besides, it doesn't even sound like Okabe Rintaro. You're weird. Ehehehe. Cease your foolish laughter. Okabe Rintaro may be my real name, but I have rejected it, for it is stupid. Oh my god. And so I also hate the derivative Okarin. Come on, it sounds like that elf boy's blue pipe thing. So, Okarin, can I ask you something? In one ear and out the other. She's been calling me that for 5 years now. So maybe it's time. Since you were 13? Damn. What are we doing here? We're gonna listen. Wait, you followed me here without knowing why? Yep. We love Mairi. She nods without dropping her smile. We're here for Dr. Nakabachi's press conference. We're standing in the assembly hall on the 8th floor of Radikan. It is here that the conference will be held. Dr. Nakabachi is an inventor. He appears on TV from time to time and has a few patents under his belt, but mostly he is treated as a curiosity. Press conference? But where are the reporters? The reporters? Mayuri is right. I've scanned the entire hall, but there's no one who looks like a reputable reporter or cameraman. There are only 10 of us standing in the hall, including me. Considering Nakabachi's moderate media presence and the fact that he claims to have invented a time machine, I would have expected more. Could this be the organization working its twisted influence? I twist my lips into a sneer. I thought Nakabachi was like me, a scientist fighting to overthrow the organization. But this press conference suggests other motives at work. Our enemies won't miss this chance. I prefer not to get wrapped up in this mess. Nevertheless, I'm interested in what he has to say. That's why I'm here, blowing an afternoon of my precious summer holiday. Mairi ponders my utterance for a while before finally turning her head. You wrapped something? Is it his birthday, too? I let out a sigh. Mairi is known to not only make bad jokes, but to laugh at them, too. She's always been special. Keep your guard up, Mairi. I suspect this won't be a normal conference. Oh. I didn't even finish my sentence. Are we under attack? Are they trying to fry our brains with electromagnetic waves? Explosion. Dust falls from the ceiling as the floor shakes. Oh, it's the time machine. We're definitely under attack. It's coming from above, but we're on the top floor. All that's above is the roof. An earthquake? Is it magnitude 2? What does magnitude mean? No time to deal with Mairi's confusion. Something's not right about this. I bolt out of the conference hall and run up the stairs to the roof, ignoring the no trespassing sign in my way. The door is open. Upon closer inspection, I realize that the lock has been broken. I open the door and see a billowing cloud of black smoke. This reminds me a whole lot of episode 22, 23B, bro. There's some kind of phosphorescent dust sparkling in the air. An explosion? I can't believe it. Was there really an explosion? My heart is racing. Damn, I don't know what to do. Should I run away? But why an explosion? Terrorists? No, that doesn't fit. I mean, how do you explain that? What the... A strange machine is sitting in the middle of the roof. It's huge, maybe 3 meters tall, and looks kind of like a satellite. Did that thing cause the shake just now? Who put it there? Was it Dr. Nakabachi? Is this part of his presentation? Impossible! Even if that were the case, how the hell would he get it up here? Yeah. My head is bursting with questions. As I search for the courage to approach the machine, a throng of reporters and building staff burst onto the rooftop. They look just as confused as I am. Please stay back, everyone. Or everybody. And then a woman who I assume is a staff member appears to wave us back. The press conference will proceed as scheduled. Is she trying to hide something? Her response was unusually quick, almost like she's trying to keep us away from that device. I've got a nose for conspiracies, and this stinks of a cover-up. What are they hiding? What was that explosion? I want to know, but I shouldn't risk getting any closer. I turn and leave. But not because I'm scared or anything like that. Staff members lead us all of us back to the 8th floor. Mayuri is nowhere to be seen. She's not in the event hall either. I find her on the 7th floor. Several capsule toy machines are lined up to a plate reading "Birthplace of the Japanese PC." She's gazing upon them with a wistful look, bro. A metal upa. I breathe a sigh of relief, then take out my phone. It's me. I've got a bad feeling about this. Something's happening, and I have no idea what it is. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I won't do anything to jeopardize the mission. L. Sai. Kongaru. After I speak the words and hang up, I am able to wipe the sweat from my forehead. My sweat is cold. Half of me hopes something will happen, the other half fears the same thing. I put my phone and look back at Mayuri. She's still staring at those capsule toys. Cost 100 yen, bro. She doesn't seem to be worried about the explosion at all. I can't decide if she's level-headed or just an airhead. What are you doing? Mayuri. I'm gonna say the Mayuri part because he said it. Oh, spacebar works. I don't have to use my left click. Well, I really want an Upa. Just as I thought. Mayuri points at the capsule machine. The sign on the front says Rainet Kakeru 3D character doll series. Rainet Kakeru is a popular anime series with its own card game spin-off, Rainet Axis Battlers. They even hold international tournaments. Upa is the series mascot character. It resembles an elliptical, 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 yeah, elliptical egg with limbs sticking out, like some kind of deformed dog. That's so sad. It's what they call an ugly cute character. High school girls find these creatures adorable for some reason. Last year, an ugly frog character was the rage. Its name escaped me though. Then go for it. I can't guarantee you'll get an Upa, though. Mayuri gives me a troubled smile. But Mayushi's all out of 100 yen coins. Mayushi is what Mayuri calls herself sometimes. According to her, it's supposed to have a star at the end. Mayushi. But who really cares? So, can I borrow 100 yen? Please? She holds her hand out with a look like a begging puppy. Looks like she was planning this from the very beginning. Well, at least she didn't say gimme. Do you think it's that easy, Mayuri? You'll get no money from me. Instead, I'll show you just how harsh life really is. I pull out a 100 yen coin, set it into the time machine, the machine slot, and spin the lever. Metal Upa! Ah. I open the capsule and take out its contents. Mayuri leans forward eagerly to see what I got. It's an Upa, and it's metal. A metal Upa! Is it rare? Oh my god. Super rare! Exclamation mark. You can auction it for 10,000 yen. While I examine the metal Upa, a boy who was watching us tries his luck on the same Rainet machine. That never happened in the anime. Ah, a normal Upa. He looks at my metal Upa in resentment. I turn to see Mayuri's sparkling eyes also fixed on the Upa. Hey, high school girl, you're acting like a little kid. I give this creature of metal to you, Mayuri. Honestly, I don't want it. Really? Are you sure, Okarin? The name's Hoin Kyoma. Every time I say his name, I'm gonna go Hoin Kyoma. Thank you, Okarin. Dot, dot, dot. Is she doing it on purpose? Thank you all for coming to Dr. Nakabachi's Time Machine press conference. I hear the announcements from the floor above. Sounds like they're starting. I head to the stairs, but Mayuri doesn't follow. Let's go, Mayuri. Just a sec, I gotta write my name. She's preoccupied with mental Upa. I go on ahead. Without further ado, I am pleased to introduce the inventor, Dr. Nakabachi. Please welcome him with a big round of applause. Dr. Nakabachi enters to sparse applause. He walks up to the podium. He's already wearing a frown for some reason. I can feel his irritation from here. I am Dr. Nakabachi. Thank you all for coming. Nakabachi takes the microphone and begins to speak, his voice brimming with confidence. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to begin with my theory of time travel, the greatest scientific breakthrough of the century. Did he really build a time machine? Mairi appears after writing her name on the metalupa. She's a bit late in more ways than one. What did she think a time machine presentation would be about? I take another look around the room. There are about 20 people including us, but still no media presence to speak of. So this is the extent of Dr. Nakabachi's fame. No one believes that he invented a time machine. I was interested in what he had to say, true, but my expectations were no higher than the rest of the onlookers. And a good thing they weren't, as he proceeds to explain his time machine design. My curiosity quickly turns to disappointment, then anger. Dokuda! My roar silences Nakabachi and draws the eye of every person in the room. Do you take us for fools? Who the hell are you? Who the hell am I? Someone who knows you for a fraud. That's who. You stole your theory from John Titor, and you call yourself an inventor? Someone throw this man out. You're the one we should throw out, Doctor. Have you no shame? You have no right to call yourself an inventor. Shut your mouth, you little pest. Just then, someone grabs my arm from behind Kurisu. Quite convinced it's an official here to throw me out, I turn around to glare him down. Unhand me, you... Huh? Makise Kurisu. It's a girl about my age. Her intense stare seems to challenge me. I take a step back. Her face looks somehow familiar. Where have I seen her before? Oh. We haven't met, but I know her face. It's Makise Kurisu. A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me a magazine article titled Girl Genius Gives Lecture in Akihabara. The article was about a 17-year-old girl who had just graduated from an American university. Her thesis was even published in a major scientific journal. Girl genius Makise Kurisu, I recognized the stubborn looked girl from her photograph. She's even wearing the exact same scowl. What business could such a genius have with me? She takes a quick look around the room, then turns back to me with a stern expression. Could you come with me for a moment? What's with the attitude? She's obviously not staff, and there's no way that the Makise Kurisu would be working with someone like Dr. Nakabachi. Which means, no. You're with the organization! Huh? If their tendrils have gotten this far, then I've made a grave mistake. Stop fooling around and come with me. Eh? My outburst has already attracted too much attention. Nakabachi in particular, looks like he wants to rip my head off. It must be mortifying to be exposed as a fraud by a bright young man like myself. Anyway, I mustn't draw any more attention to myself. If the organization gets wind of my presence here, it could endanger my idiot. To say nothing of these ignorant civilians. I let Makise Kurisu lead me out of the assembly hall. Try anything and people are sure to notice. What will your superior say then? What are you talking about? She glares at me quite fiercely at that. Attractive though she may be, there is no innocence in her eyes. A beautiful agent unmatched in cruelty. My heart beats in exhilaration from the danger. Looks like chaos really does get in my blood. It does get my blood pumping. Hehe. Hehe. I just need to ask you something. Oh. You missed something big, hey Gordon. I have the most monotone voice in Ohio. My bad. I'm very much gaming Steins Gate. What makes you think? I'll answer. I know who the organization, how the organization operates. God, I can't read. What's with this organization stuff? Instead of answering, I take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. I've been caught by an organization agent. Yes, it's Makise Kurisu. She's a dangerous one. No, it's fine. I'll find a way to... Angry grunt. Kurisu suddenly snatches the phone from my hand. What skill? I didn't have time to react. What are you doing? Huh? Your phone's off. Who are you talking to? Her eyes pierce deep into my soul. I quickly look away. She's good. Is she trying to attack my sense of identity in order to cause a mental break? Recover. This isn't enough to sway me. Your techniques don't work on me, but I'll tell you anyway. That's no ordinary phone. It's designed to deactivate the moment it leaves my hand. Such measures are necessary to maintain secrecy. I know things that could get me killed. Most action-packed game in the history of gaming. Lego Hobbit barely overreaches this. I have Lego Hobbit, actually. Whew, that was close. So, you talk to yourself. This is bad. Ordinary methods don't work on Makise Kurisu, the genius girl. On the contrary, she's the one psyching me out. Damn. Looks like I'll have to make a tactical retreat. Very tactical. If I can just find an opening. Suddenly, Kurisu steps up to me with a serious expression. She stares right at me, her huge eyes blazing with strength of will. Such fire. I can't look away. Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization agent? Perv. What were you trying to tell me earlier? Earlier? What are you talking about? Yep, that's Steins Gate 0 for you. That's Steins Gate 0 for you. What are you talking about? About 15 minutes ago, before the conference started. Nonsense! This is the first time we've met. I was with Mayuri and that Upa toy 15 minutes ago. You you were trying to tell me something, right? You looked really upset. I really don't blame him. I don't blame him whatsoever. Is this a trap? It does look... It does seem like one of the organization's dirty tricks. But would this girl do something that underhanded? You looked like you were going to start crying any second. Damn, I'm about to start crying. Why? Have we met before? Yeah, nah, you met before in the future. Because that makes sense, right? She seems sincere. That makes her even more suspicious. That's right. Don't let her beauty fool you, bro. My boy. She's a cold, calculating secret agent. If I show the slightest vulnerability, I'm done for. And how do you know my name? My knowledge has no limits. I'm a mad scientist after all. Genius girl, our next meeting shall be as enemies. Huh? Farewell! I spin around and take off the stairs. Take off the stairs. Take off down the stairs, ignoring her call to stop. Oh crap, I didn't read that last part. Damn, the organization. It must be serious if they're sending in agents like her. Okay, one sec. Let me reread that. I spin a... Oh, crap. Frickin'... I spin around and take off downstairs, ignoring her call to stop, like I'd listened to the enemy. Damn, the organization. They must be serious if they're sending in agents like her. I run all the way down to the 4th floor and check behind me. Once I'm convinced Makise Kurisu's not tailing me, I sigh while rubbing my temple. But I can't let them capture me yet. Well then, what do I do now? My mission was to attend the conference and evaluate Dr. Nakabachi's research. Now that I know he's a fraud, there's no real point in going back. One sec, let me close some tabs up. Open Discord. Okay. I guess I'll just go home. But wait, aren't I forgetting something? Bro, you forgot Mayuri. Damn, I left Mayuri behind. I knew she'd be a liability. I shouldn't have brought her along. I was trying to prioritize her safety, but I got careless. I'll try calling her first. If she's alright, then I can just have her meet me. I can't speak or read. With that thought in mind, I take out my cell phone, I turn it on, and it rings just as I do. A mail? Oh wait, that's so cool, I can click the thing. Wait, or I can like hover over it. It's not a regular email, there's a video attached, and it's from an unknown address. I open the video file with some trepidation, bro. Makise Kurisu is dead. There's nothing but noise. Is this a prank or some sort of Makise Kurisu's style attack? Maybe the noise is some sort of make people go crazy frequency. No, wait, I don't remember giving her my mail address. So I'm probably just thinking too hard. I curse myself for being gullible enough to play the video. I have more pressing matters to deal with anyways. I stopped the video and called Mighty's phone from my address book. Damn it, Mighty. Why won't you pick up? Looks like I'll have to go back to the assembly hall. But things will get messy if I bump heads with Makise Kurisu again. Wait, don't tell me. Dude, that femme fatale, what the frick, I don't know how to read anymore. Damn you. Is that how the organization operates? Same thing. Leaving without Mighty isn't an option. Call me overprotective, but she's like a little sister to me, and there's a very real danger that she might wander off somewhere that moment. I let her out my sight. Mighty has always been like that. I never know if she'll be there when I turn to look. In a sense, that's why I became Hoin Kyoma. I forgot to do the voice. Hoin Kyoma! I feel like that was too loud. I'm sorry. I have to go back for her. The thought of climbing back up to the 8th floor is depressing, but I have no choice. When I get back to the assembly hall, Dr. Nakabachi's conference has just finished. Nobody is on stage, and the phony inventor has already left. The 20 or so members of the audience are starting to pack up. I soon find Mayuri. She's in the corner looking lost. Well, at least she wasn't kidnapped. Even better, I don't see Makise Kurisu anywhere. Looks like I scared her off. So be it. I'll let her go this time. Still, I keep my eyes peeled as I run up to Mayuri. Mayuri, why didn't you pick up? We're leaving. Okarin, my Metalupa ran away. She turns to me with a forlorn expression. Ran away? What? It's alive? That's a little hard to believe. I think I dropped it. I see. So she was looking for it. Not like it really matters. Forget about it. You can always get another one. No way. Metalupas sell upwards of 10,000 yen. Online, you know? I feel like Joseph Joestar, bro. I just predicted that entire line. But that's probably because I watched the anime. Wait, what? That toy was worth that much? Think, Mighty. Where did you drop it? I don't know. That's why I'm looking. And even if we find it, you can't sell it, okay? That 10,000 yen will fund my researcher. I said you can't sell it. It even has Maishi's name on it. Thus begins our search for the Metalupa. Do-do-do. Bro, that was so cute. The do-do-do. Oopa oopa, come out wherever you are. Mighty tries calling its name. I don't know if she truly expects a response. By the way, do is Mighty's catchphrase. It means, actually, I've never bothered to ask what it means. Anyways, the metal Oopa is somewhere to be found, or oh my god, is nowhere to be found. Maybe she didn't drop it in the assembly hall, but on the 7th floor landing near the capsule toy machine. Another possibility is that someone with an eye for rare items pilfered it. Just imagine the smug grin on that person's face makes me writhe in envy, bro. What kind of man steals a helpless girl's toy? Is there nothing in his heart but the lust for money? Sounds like you, Okarin. Whoa, wasn't expecting that from Mighty. That was not a female scream, bro. That was a man. That was a full-grown man in their 50s. What was that? Was that a scream? I think so. Only the presenter and a few other people are left in the assembly hall, including Mighty and me. Less than half of the audience remains. Everyone looks at each other anxiously startled by the scream. Even I cannot suppress a shiver. First the explosion on the roof, now this. What's going on here? Oh, that scream was from Okabe! Oh, crap! What? Damn! Damn! I just realized that was after. Never mind. I'm gonna like not spoil. Stay here, Mighty. I take a deep breath, prepare myself, and head in the direction of the screen. The echoes lead me down a dark, empty hallway on the same floor. I'm pretty sure it came from around that corner. I crouch down to turn this corner slowly, keeping my eyes and ears peeled for any sign of danger. And I see it. Oh my god. Not this again, bro. I almost cried at this part. There's something on the ground. No, someone motionless. Who is it? The clothes are familiar. It can't be. Makise Kurisu. Not again. What? Makise Kurisu? Her face is turned away, but I know it's her. The impertinent genius girl I just fought with 10 minutes ago is now face down in a pool of bright red blood. She's dead. No, but why? Suddenly, I realize that I'm shaking. I want to run away. Run away. I shouldn't have come. This is wrong. Someone killed Makise Kurisu. There's no other explanation. That was freaking you, bro. You killed her. Who would do such a thing? There's no one else here. Ah! I twist around in shock. Some other men have followed me. And every one of the men ghastly pale. They must have seen the body. Call the police! A man cries out in panic. At this And at this, everyone else starts screaming and running away. I follow them, of course. There's absolutely no reason to stay here. Concern for Makise Kurisu's by my instinctive urge to flee. When I get back to the assembly, Mairi is waiting for me with tears in her eyes. What happened, Okarin? We're leaving. I grab Mairi's hand and run. I race down the stairs, trying to drive the image of Kurisu's dead body out of from my mind, but I can't. The redness of her blood is turning into my mind more than the sight of the body itself. That was my first time seeing a dead body. Is this what it's like when I realized that she was dead? I felt chilling terror and surge of nausea. Nausea? But that was all I felt. Fear and disgust. Shouldn't there be something more? I guess I just didn't know her all that well. I finally stop once we get out the main street. Chuodori. My chest pounds, my breathing labored from running down the stairs at full speed. Hey, what happened? You look really pale. Mairi doesn't seem to comprehend the situation. I guess it's because she didn't see the body. She's not even breathing hard. She looks slow, but she's actually pretty fast on her feet. Someone died. Huh? I take several deep breaths. The color of the blood still stains my brain, but I've calmed down a bit. Makise Kurisu is dead. And I don't know who the killer is. It's you. Sirens in the distance. I guess an ambulance will be here soon. Then the body will arrive and this area will become a crime scene. But for now, the crowds milling through Akihabara have no idea what has happened. Everyone is going about their business as usual, the never-ending search for electronics. What is that? Moe and porn. Just another day in Akihabara. Moe. John Titor. I know who he is, or true name. Electromagnetic capsule touring Rainet Kakuru. Fictional, a popular manga serialized in Loco Comics. Word used here as a suffix meaning street. Oh. Just another day in Akihabara. I take out my phone out of my pocket, perhaps out of reflex. I'm not sure what I plan to do with it. Oh, I know. My friend Daru. I'll tell him what happened just now, since he knows about Makise Kurisu. I suppose it might be disrespectful to the victim, but my adrenaline is pumping. I can't make a calm decision after witnessing something like that firsthand. That's how humans are, after all. We're not as special as we like to believe. At the end of the day, we're nothing but dirty, slime-like flesh. Our souls fester like semen left to rot in the womb. Bro, what are these freaking... What was that simile, bro? That's how we humans are. Wallowing in a bit of angst, I begin to type on my phone. Makise Kurisu is dead. She's dead, bro. But that's not... Someone stabbed Makise Kurisu. Don't know who looked bad. Hope she's okay. That's not the exact message in the anime. I don't know if she was stabbed. That just seems like the most logical explanation, given the amount of blood and the absence of a gunshot. On the other hand, I didn't write that she was dead, even though I'm pretty sure she was. I can't exactly explain why I didn't. If I had to say, I guess I felt like writing it down would set it in stone. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I really don't know. It might make me feel guilty as well. The thought brings a smirk to my face. It's not like I'm the one who killed her. Why should I feel guilty? I just saw someone's death up close, and only a few minutes later I'm smiling. Am I really that cruel and cold? Well, I am a fiendish mad scientist, so it suits me. I finish typing and place my thumb on the send button, and then I press down. Sending. Oh snap! Wait a minute, did it go down? Did the divergence meter go down? Wait, what? One sec, stream delay. Crap. Is oh. Crap. One sec, guys. I have to see the divergence meter. Oh! So that was the message that brought the divergence meter from 1 to like 0.05 or something, or 0.5 or something. So basically that message was the cause that made Makise Kurisu and freaking Mairi not be able to live in the same freaking world, bro. That's so dumb. That stupid message. That's annoying. What? What was that? Wait, look around. Everyone's gone, bro. They're gone. Summer break. Noon. The busiest street in town. Just now, thousands of pedestrians vanished into thin air. Is this a dream? Am I hallucinating? I don't know. But they're gone. I saw them vanish with my own 2 eyes. I stand petrified, speechless, and alone on the empty street, desperate to find someone anywhere. I look up. And there, at the top of I'm not even gonna say that. I don't know how to pronounce it. A time machine sticking out from the 8th floor event hall where we just were. Wait, one sec. Let me collect my thoughts real quick. So, basically, that was the message that sent. Okay, the first time machine we saw earlier from the explosion, that was Okabe from the future in episode 23B, the alternative ending to the original series, which continues on to Steins Gate 0, right? And that happens. That stupid message sends him into another world line where neither Makise Kurisu and Mairi can live in the future, okay? And now the time machine miscalculated the exact location and spawned in the building, which brings in... No, Kagari was left in like 2000 something, or 19... Yeah, no, 2000 something. She was 12 years old. Yeah, she was left in 2000 in the first world line when... No, in the first world line she doesn't exist. This is the beta world line, and this is now... Okay. One sec. This is the beta world line, right? Now, beta world line where Suzuha does exist. Because in the alpha, she doesn't exist yet. But this is the beta, the one where Steins Gate 0 takes place in. And the miscalculation, Suzuha manages in Akihabara, right? And that's the time machine. So he switched world lines, and that's what happened. And Kagari is left in 2000. And for the next... Which means she's now 22. Or something. Okay, we got it. I got it. I understand now. This is the beta world line. Is a crashed satellite. That's the miscalculated time machine from 2036. Or 2000, I guess, because John Titor. Oh, this is the intro I saw earlier. What? Dun dun. Dun. Steins Gate. Okabe Rintaro or Hashira Itaru. Makise Kurisu. Shina Mairi. Amane Suzuha. Faris Nyanyan. But he's a guy. Kiryu Moeka. Oh my god. Jalmairi. I hate that. Yeah. Where's Mr. Brown? Where's FB? This is the beta world line after all. He still works for CERN. Steins Gate. Greatest anime of all time. Chapter 1. Time Travel Paranoia. Hey, you. Can you see me? See us? Why won't you answer? I'm asking you a question. Yes, you on the other side of the monitor. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Huh. Your silence only strengthens my hypothesis. I suppose that from your perspective, it appears that we are the ones inside the monitor. But that's where you're wrong. For it is you who are inside. Your reality is nothing but lies and shadows. Naturally, that includes you too. True reality is on this side of the screen. Don't believe me? I don't blame you. Few are those who can handle the truth. But no matter. I shall speak in simpler terms, as enough for even you to understand. Bro, I'm smarter than you, shut up. This is the Future Gadget Laboratory. I know. Located in Akihabara district of Tokyo. We call it simply the lab. Our purpose is to shatter the system and plunge the world into chaos. Really? Really? Oh my god. You shouldn't do bad things, Okarin. Quiet. I'm a mad scientist, remember? You're a hostage. From the station, head down Chuodori until you reach Suhiri. Oh god. Suhirocho Station, then take a left onto Kurambashidori. In the alley before the traffic light, you'll find a rundown Ohiyama building. The lab is on the second floor. On the first floor is a store of ill repute called the Brown Tube Workshop. You can't miss it. Or brown, not brown, brawn. It deals exclusively in CRT monitors of all things. Can you imagine? Even in the heart of Akihabara's electric town, the demand for CRTs is practically non-existent. But the proprietor of the Braun Tube Workshop, Tenoji, is also the owner of the building. That's how he can afford to maintain his ridiculously niche hobby shop, even as the land value continues to rise. He may seem a rough sort, but he was no match for my charisma. Now the entire second floor is mine for next to nothing. I digress. The Future Gadget Laboratory is currently experiencing a severe shortage of manpower. We welcome dedicated scientists from all fields to apply at present. Our researchers are Okarin. You've gotta say lab mems, not researchers. Our laboratory members are 3. I am the founder of the Future Gadget Lab. Lab member number 001, the insane mad scientist, Hoin Kyoma. Okarin is cuter though. Next we have our resident cosplayer and only female member. Lab member Lab member number 002, Shina Mayuri. Call me Maishi. I like making costumes more than wearing them. Super Hacker. And last we have our resident Super Hacker. Lab member 003, Hashida Itaru. Stop calling me that. It's Super Hacker. Stop calling me Super Hacker. It's Super Hacker. Duh. Here at the Future Gadget Laboratory. Crap, I skipped over that. For details, see our lab's homepage. What? Our top priority of our course, of course, is to develop weapons for the war with the Dark Dominion. But that research has spawned a number of offshoot inventions. In fact, that's all it's spawned. One sec. Okay. Before here at this future diary, my bad. Future Gadget Laboratory, we devote ourselves to the art of invention. Okay, the art of invention. Great. Our arsenal of future gadgets is up to 8, but this is just the beginning. I have a total of 108 inventions to create. Like in that tennis manga, right? I get it. No, it's the number of earthly desires and mortals, you @channel donkey junkie. You can stop staring at me now. Wait, is the game frozen? Oh. That's weird. Oh, so backspace does that. Okay. And I thought I told you not to interrupt me when I'm talking. Yeah, wouldn't want to interrupt you talking to yourself. I'm not talking to myself. Can't you see? I'm talking to the person behind the monitor. Yeah, what's up? Ah, he just grinned. How'd you know? What are you grinning about, damn you? You don't even exist outside that monitor. Just say don't look at me. I don't think that's gonna work. Damn right it's not. It appears our attempts to communicate have failed. It's sad to see someone so deeply in denial of reality. Maybe they think we're in the game. Maybe they think we're in the game. I doubt it's even occurred to them. But aren't your 2D girlfriends all the same way? That's different. Those girls are my wives. Real. No one cares about your hair. But Mayushi touched up on a very interesting theme, yeah. You know? What if we're actually just characters in a game? Anyway, we can. Anyway, we can know for sure. Nope. Come on. Such. Ah! I skipped upon another one. Nice Chinibyo, bro. I love Chinibyo. It's like my favorite anime. Love Chinibyo and Other Delusions. One sec. I'm trying to wait for a stream delay to catch up so I can go back to the thing I missed. Oh, I just missed it. One sec. Oh, come on. Let me get to the part. Okay, such questions are meaningless. Our time is better spent thinking of ways to destroy the system. Nice Shinibyo, bro. I step back from the monitor. Displayed on the screen is an ugly, cute character. Alpaca Man. It's me! This is a game called Alpaca Man 2, where you speak to Alpaca Man via microphone and watch him react. The game exploded in popularity when it released 10 years ago, but personally, I find the ugly cute. I find only the ugly part of ugly cute to be true. I bought it yesterday, 500 yen used, headset included. Daru. I turned to Daru with a menacing glare. Shut it, Haka. I'm not Chunibyo patient. I'm no Chunibyo patient. I sweep my hair and flash a devilish grin. I am Horin Kyoma! That's your character's name, right? Oh, Daru. Your communication skills are beyond repair. I'll have you know, I go to a ton of offline meets, and I'm always the life of the party. This fat, bespectacled guy is my brother in arms and right-hand man, Hashida Itaru, nickname Daru. He's a hardcore otaku. You can always find him in front of the computer playing games and watching anime. Oh my god, he's just like me. He has 2D wives on whom he cheats with 3D maids. Sounds a lot like me if you ask me. I don't agree with his preferences, but to him anything's fun as long as it's moe. He's the reliable and skilled partner who brings my idea to fruition. I don't know. Despite his insistence that software is his forte, he shows remarkable aptitude with hardware as well. Ow. The needle bit my finger. Oh no, Mighty. Over here, nursing a pricked finger, we have Shina Mighty, a 16-year-old high school student. If you can believe it, I've known her since we were both small. She's also an otaku. Nowhere near Daru's level, though. This ditzy girl is in charge of the lab's official costume division for women. And today, she's working on a costume at her usual leisurely pace. Why does the Future Gadget Laboratory need costumes for women? It doesn't. The truth is that Mayuri is completely useless. Still, there's no way I would ever kick her out. After all, she was the first one to join the Future Gadget Laboratory. I still remember the day Mayuri first came to the lab. It was spring, she said to me. Maishi is Okarin's hostage. I belong here. Well, that certainly was cryptic. But her offer was my salvation. For she was the first to join me on my magnificent quest. She saved me from a solitary life on the run from the organization. I will never forget her kindness. Mayuri doesn't have to be useful. Her being here is enough. So did Alpaca Man say anything? Nope, nothing. The human-faced alpaca inside the monitor was completely unresponsive. So unresponsive you'd think the game was bugged. Whatever, I give up. Never again will I play this boring game. Damn anti-social alpaca. I curse his name and smack the TV. As soon as I do, it broke. The TV makes a sound like it snorted, or like it shorted, and then the screen goes blank. I changed the channel. Nothing. Check the power cable. Nothing. Whack it again. Nothing. I guess it's broken. Damn. This crummy TV is on lease from the Braun Tube workshop downstairs. It's probably just old. You made up Mr. Alpaca angry. Damn. I'll have to get it. I'll have to get it repaired later. I turn off the TV and lie down on the couch. I'm fed up with the humidity of Japanese summers. I stare at a conspicuous stain on the ceiling while fanning myself. I close my eyes, and what naturally comes to mind is that impossible scene I saw an hour ago. They're gone. As I left, everyone vanished before my eyes. I can't explain it. And it wasn't just the people on the street. The people in the stores, in the restaurants, gone. Even the cars vanished, drivers and all. And it all happened in a blink of an eye. Suddenly, an empty city spread before me. I could still hear the music from the stores, but those catchy melodies were the only sound of life remaining. Heat was rising from the asphalt in waves, but I felt only a cold chill down my spine. I just stood there, breathless, until... What's wrong? Mayuri's voice brought me back to reality. Do-do-do. Mayuri hadn't disappeared. She was right there looking at me with questioning eyes. Everyone disappeared just now. Right? Huh? You saw it too, right? Just now, before our very eyes. Panic took hold as me. The enormity of what had just happened struck me. Unable to control myself, I grabbed Mayuri by her slender shoulder and shook her. Did you see it, Mayuri? You saw it, right? Mayuri's head flopped back and forth from my shake. I'm imagining that's so funny. I didn't see anything. You didn't? I stopped shaking her and looked straight into her eyes. She returned my gaze with eyes clear as glass marbles. You saw nothing? Nothing at all? There were people here a second ago, weren't there? There were? Even the store employees are gone. That's impossible by any measure. Of course they are. Her reply didn't make any sense. It was like this the when we got here. Oh, I know. You're seeing things, aren't you? I'm sure it's 'cause of the heat. Do-do-do. How could she laugh at a time like this? I always thought she was a bit strange, but maybe her brain was actually broken. I realized she couldn't help me. With nowhere else to turn, I looked up at the bright blue sky. There wasn't a cloud in sight. The scorching summer sun shone bright through the gaps between Akiba's buildings. Naturally, my eyes drifted to the top floor of where I had been just a moment before. Nothing. Oh, never mind. It's still there. There it was, an enormous machine like some kind of satellite embedded in the roof of the building where not 5 minutes before I had found Makise Kurisu's body in a pool of blood. What happened to her? Just before everyone disappeared, I could have sworn I heard an ambulance siren. Makise Kurisu might still be in that dark, narrow passageway, cold, bloody, alone. The thought disturbed me, but the question at the forefront of my mind was, what the hell is that satellite doing there? Right before Dr. Nakabachi's presentation, the building shook like a bomb had exploded. The roof door locked had been broken, and beyond it, someone had placed a satellite-like machine shrouded in smoke and glowing dust. When I first saw it, the satellite was on top of the roof, but that's not what I was seeing now. This satellite had penetrated the top floor of the building, obliterating the room where Dr. Nakabachi's press conference had been held. It must have fallen out of orbit without burning up in the atmosphere somehow. I knew it was crazy, but what other explanation could there be? The real question was, when did that happen? Mighty. About that satellite. Yup. What a surprise. Huh. What do you mean? What was a surprise? It made a huge kaplow sound. A huge kaplow? It certainly did make a sound, but I don't think it was kaplow. I'd say it was more like zoom. Did that satellite fall out of the sky? Did it? Do you think any aliens were on board? Had I lost my mind? What I had seen didn't match at all with what Mighty was saying. Suddenly, nothing seemed real. Had I dreamt it all? Hey, you two. Just then a uniformed policeman ran up to us, his expression stern. What do you think you're doing here? This area is off limits, you have to leave. We're sorry. First, my good man, let's call you Officer A. I have one question. Thousands of people just vanished. You saw it too, didn't you? What are you talking about? Get out of here. I was quickly losing confidence in my own memories. 'Cause you're in a different world line, my boy. I decided to tell him about Makise Kurisu and get him to call an ambulance, but before I could. Look, I don't have time for your nonsense. The policeman took me by the upper arm and said, no one got stabbed at... What? How could he say that with such certainty? While I was still trying to comprehend the situation, the policeman forcefully led us away. POV reading Steiner. We were escorted up to UPX and released. There were people at UPX as usual. Actually, there were far more people than usual. The place was packed. Wow. Just as Officer A had said, Chuodori had been blockaded by police so no one could enter. There was nothing we could do, so we headed back to the lab. And that brings us to the present. I'm baffled. Did the whole hour since the beginning of Nakabachi's presentation really happen? I check online for any news. The net is buzzing about the mysterious machine that crashed into. All of the major stations in Tokyo, even TOTV, are running special bulletins about it. Fortunately, it doesn't look like anyone was hurt, but Chuodori is still closed off. Akihabara Station is jammed with reporters and curious onlookers. Nobody has mentioned any... Oh god, I can't speak. Nobody has mentioned anything about the disappearance of thousands of people from Akiba's streets, nor about Makise Kurisu's murder. It's all a mystery. A mystery? I see. So that's it! From the sofa, I spring to my feet, a wide grin on my face. It was the organization. Daru and Mayuri turn and stare. This is all an elaborate cover-up by the organization. Their influence has corrupted the local law enforcement. which means our entire government may already be under their control. My God. But they underestimated me, for I am not so easily played. One day I will expose their deeds and put an end to their reign. I've come to a satisfactory conclusion. I take a celebratory bottle of Dr. Pepper. DKP Pepper. Just Dr. P. My favorite soda from the fridge. Next. It's not working. There. The lab has no air conditioning. Ice cold drinks are essential. Elixir intellectualists, a drink fit for geniuses. Coal is better. Okarin really loves his Dr. Pepper. I pity the man who knows not the greatness of this beverage. Oh, snap, I can actually use this. That's cool. Aww. That's so cool. Do 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 do. Is this a D-mail? Step through the curtain dividing its center, and you'll enter the heart of the future gadget laboratory, the development room. Just as the name implies, this is the room where we develop future gadgets. Needless to say, it is strictly off limits to outsiders. Okay, pause for a second. This stream has almost been 2 hours. Are you kidding me? And I've only gotten this far. Okay, one sec. Bruh. Yes, I know the setup is cheap. I would much rather have an airlock than a curtain. But our research budget is already scraping the bottom of the barrel. Besides, what's important isn't the money, it's ambition. I poked Daru and bid him follow me into the development room. Oh my god, it's the phone microwave. What the frick? Is that a mini divergence meter or something? What? I see like Nixie tubes. All of the windows here are weather stripped with packing tape so it's dim. And hot. Almost like a sauna. I've been wanting to buy an air conditioner for the lab, but there's no money for that. We're currently accepting donations. Alright. Upon entering the development room, I pick up the lab coat that's lazily draped on the chair and put it on. I always wear a lab coat in the development room for practical reasons, as well as symbolic ones. Daru, however, refuses to wear his. Putting it on and taking it off is apparently too much trouble for him. He can't be bothered to do anything that doesn't interest him. It's men like him who give our generation a bad name. His lab coat, purchased from my own pocket money, I might add, just sits on the shelf. It's never been worn and probably never will be. Naru, is the plan progressing smoothly? Huh? What plan? Daru gives me a blank look. I sigh and turn his attention to the table in the middle of the room. Sitting majestically on top of the table is a commercial-grade microwave oven. It's significantly larger than newer home models. The plan is in the plan. Obviously, I'm talking about the perfecting the gadget number 8. Oh, that. How was I supposed to know that you meant what you meant? We've known each other for what, 3 years now? We met in high school together, and now we're going to the same university. We share an inseparable bond, like prison cellmates. He's only been a lab member for 2 months, though. If I remember correctly, they met in high school, but they never really talked because they were in 2 different classes. So technically, they've only really like properly known each other for like 2.5 years, I think. Yeah, 2 years. Details. The point is, we've known each other a long time. I expected you to keep up with me here. NOPE. Nope. Awkward silence. Man, all I wanted to do was have one of those cool cryptic conversations where we talk about plans and preparations and other important sounding stuff, but no one knows what it means except us. Shot down again. So are we closer to figuring out what's wrong with gadget number 8? There's something wrong with it? So far, the Future Gadget Laboratory has a total of 8 inventions. As I explained to Alpaca Man, the lab's primary goal is to develop weapons for the war against the Dark Dominion, led by the organization that rules the world from the shadows. Oh crap, I didn't read that. Okay, one sec. Is there a way to like check history? Oh, backlog, there we go. Okay. At present, we haven't completed any inventions of that sort. On the contrary, we haven't even figured out what we should make. Okay. But along the way, we have managed to create some ingenious futurish gadgets as a byproduct of our research. It is a fundamental truth of science that great inventions are often created by accident. In other words, serendipity. Allow me to introduce our glorious future gadgets. Gadget number 1, the bit particle gun. Number 2, the bamboo helicam. Number 3, could this be Ora Ora? Number 4, mode snake? What? Number 5, once again I've made a worthless object by Gomon. Or number 5, Gomon. Number 6, Silum Saber. Number 7, Ghost in the Ball. And number 8, the phone microwave. They can all be seen on the website Daru made, so feast your eyes upon the product of a mad genius scientist. And our current problem is future gadget number 8, the phone wave, name subject to change. Phone wave is a pretty weak name, so I've added name subject to change to the end until we come up with something better. For the record, it was Mayuri's idea, not mine. When a future gadget is completed, the three of us discuss what to name it. I prefer names based on mythology or names with hidden meaning. Bro. Project Scald. Project Arclight or something, bro. Daru thinks my naming style is too ridiculous. He just doesn't have any passion for words like I do. Mayuri can't be bothered to remember difficult names. She says they don't fit in her head. And so our opinions on gadget names are always split. But I digress. The phone wave, name subject to change, is in short a remote control of the microwave. You put food onto the microwave before you leave, then on your way back, call the attached cell phone to start the heating process. Voila, hot food and ready for your Ready for your arrival. So it's basically a piece of junk. A few days ago, however, we discovered that the phone wave has a second unintended capability. If you put a hashtag before the time, you can turn bananas to jelly. Our brave, or possibly just ditzy Mayuri, had made it her daily routine to heat some frozen fried chicken by remote control. Long story short, she was defrosting her beloved juicy chicken number 1, as usual. When the unexpected happened, the chicken came out more frozen than when she'd put it in. The microwave refroze the chicken. Since then, Daru and I have been searching the cause. We tried copying what Mayushi did, but we can't reproduce the freezing phenomenon. And when we try to freeze a banana, it turned out really weird. Yeah, it turned to jelly. I just don't get it. Daru, now looking completely fed up with the heat, starts fanning himself with his shirt. I know what he means by really weird. Let's see if we can make it happen again. Mayuri, bring forth the bananas! Are you gonna turn them into gel bananas again? That's been bugging me, Mayushi. Can you stop calling them gel bananas? But gel bananas are gel bananas. I take the banana from Mayuri and stick the whole bunch into the phone wave. Name subject to change. Why do you have to use the whole bench? It's a waste of food. Your stinginess could cost us the battle with the organization. That's fine with me. Mayushi always buys the bananas, and now Mayushi can't eat a single one. Next time we'll only do one banana. But I already put the whole bunch in, so I ignore her. I ignore her hungry complaints. The phone wave name subject to change is simple to use. It's a microwave with a phone taped on. The number is already in my address book. I just need to call the phone microwave. Now, where did I put my phone? I checked my pants and my coat pockets. Now where did I put my phone? What? I'm not reading that over and over again. Let's press the phone triggers button and call the cell phone and make a call to the phone wave. There we go. I'm connected. Hello, this is the phone wave name subject to change. This is the voice of Mayushi's guidance, the system Daru program to operate the phone wave. Do you hear Mayushi's voice? Be quiet. I'm trying to listen. You can operate the timer from this menu. After pushing the hashtag button, please enter the heating time in seconds. For example, press hashtag 60 for 1 minute. For 2 minutes, hashtag 120. Press hashtag 120. Entering the command properly will cause the phone wave name subject to change to function like a normal microwave. Instead, we're going to deliberately mess up and enter 120 hashtag. That should do it. This method was originally a simple mistake on Mayuri's part, but it somehow starts the freezing process. The phone wave name subject to change comes to life. The turntables begin to rotate. Nice turntable, right? It's even spinning backwards. Backwards? I never noticed that. That might have serious implications if we look at quantum critical behavior driven by Hund's rule. Yeah. No. Not Hund's rule? No. Oh, okay. The three of us wait and stare at the spinning bananas. After 120 seconds pass, the microwave chimes. Mayuri takes the banana out. Gel bananas are ready. Let's go. The bananas have become not bananas. Gelatinous. Gelatinous. Gelatinous? Oh. Gelatinous blobs coated with a thin membrane. Oh. Magnetized butter. You sound so dead, my guy. I'm sorry. That's just how I am. Sup, Daniel. My name ain't Daniel. Who's Daniel? The bananas have become not bananas, gelatinous blobs coated with a thin membrane. After Mighty discovered that the phone microwave, named subject to change, had a freezing function, we attempted to freeze a bunch of bananas. This is what happened. It just gets more confusing each time. Daru, you wouldn't mind eating one of these, would you? Of course you wouldn't. It's for science. Your sacrifice will forever be remembered. Oh god, I sneezed. They look really nasty. The taste doesn't matter. What matters is that you eat it. So come on, Daru. No need to be shy. Break a leg or a stomach and go for it. Fine, Mighty, the honor shall be yours. But gel bananas are all gloopy. Gloopy, droopy, soft, and squishy. Wait, she already tried one? It had no flavor and wasn't tasty at all. Gloopy, droopy, soft, and squishy? Daru, what do you think? Soft and squishy bananas, huh? Soft and squishy. Oh my god. My boy, stop being a perv. Mayushi, say your bananas all soft and squishy for me. Daru-kun, your nose is bleeding. Please just say it. Your banana's all soft and... Don't make us say that, you perv. Daru retreats after I hit him with the tissue blocks. Mayuri looks at us with an innocent smile. She doesn't get it, obviously. Our beloved Mayuri. Anyway. They're gelatinous, a semi-solid state of matter. In other words, there is a possibility that the intermolecular bonds were weakened. What could have partially liquefied the bananas? I've got it. I turn to the whiteboard and write freezing in the middle. Then I cross it out and slap the board with my hand. What we thought was freezing function is actually something else. A bold statement, if I do say so myself. So why isn't anyone surprised? Now is the time to shout. What? What you say? Come on, don't be shy. Their reactions are pathetically weak. Mayuri probably didn't even understand half of what I said. We already knew that. Oh. The problem is we don't know what it is doing or why it's doing it. If it's the opposite of freezing, then shouldn't it be thawing them? What a silly question, Mayuri. What you're describing is just a normal microwave. Then what is it? We don't know. That's the problem. He's right, to be honest. I have no clue. In any case, there's nothing we can do about it. It's now There's the blah. In any case, there's nothing we can do about it now. It's time for Daru and I to head to Daibiru. Daibiru? There's going to be a seminar at ATF, and we have to be there. It's part of our studies at Tokyo Denki University. Summer credit, basically, we have to attend the seminar and write a report. How long has stream been going? Oh my god. 2 hours, 5 minutes. Already? Come to think of it, what's today's seminar about again? I look it up and before the summer holiday and began, I got a mail. You know, I'm really sad about dropping my ukba. It's worse than last year when I missed buying fatty Ghetto Froggy? That's the one from last year, right? I thought you weren't interested. Behind me is the large unidentified object that crashed into a building near Akihabara Station. The building is under police barricade. No one is allowed to approach out from a distance. The object appears to be some kind of satellite. As we cross the overpass that connects UPX and Daibiru, I don't know. I look down to see a huge crowd of people moving through the plaza. There are even some garishly dressed young men and women, the sort you don't usually see around Akihabara. Everyone is walking towards the main street, which is still cordoned off. Daru, aren't you gonna check out Raid-I Can? No point. Can't get close. I've been following the news online though. There's already 100 threads about it on @channel. It's huge, man. Oh, so that's why he was staring at his phone earlier. We enter Daiburu and take the elevator to the 5th floor ATF Assembly Hall. Man, feel that AC. I'm alive! Unlike the lab, Daiburu has air conditioning. Yet another reason for diligent participation in the seminar. About the phone wave named subject to change, I might have found out our answer. You know, that name subject to change thing is really annoying. I won't give in easily. Even if no other lab members use name subject to change, I will carry on until the day we decide its true name. Now's not the time. So what's your latest ridiculous theory? What do you mean ridiculous? My genius brain considers every possibility. Even those lesser minds would say break the laws of nature. Don't you dare call that ridiculous. So basically you're just pulling stuff out of your ass. You can't call that science. Daru, I have a hunch that the phone wave Name subject to change. Maybe the key to opening Steins Gate. Steins, what? You lost me back at ridiculous, man. I missed. Okay, Daru, I have a hunch that phone wave name subject to change may be the key to opening Steins Gate. How's that? There we go. Steins, what? You lost me back at ridiculous, man. A chime signals our arrival on the 5th floor. The elevator doors open slowly. As we step out of the elevator... Ah. I bumped into someone. I quickly grabbed the person's shoulder to keep them from falling. I'm sorry. Makise kurisu? I'm gonna stop it here, bro. This is man, this is too much. Not for me or anything. It's just like I've been streaming for like 2 hours, and I'm gonna take a break from streaming. I'll continue the stream another time. So far, this is pretty good because this is a lot more slow paced than the actual anime. Like, I think it was estimated that this takes about 26 hours to complete for Steins Gate, and that's a lot of hours, and it's already been like 2 hours and 11 minutes, so let's save real quick. Well, thank you for watching, I guess. Goodbye.